Hi, it's Granny, and welcome to Granny Knows Sports, especially football and basketball. Today is Tuesday, November 24th, 2020, and I just want to get one in before Thanksgiving, catch up on a few things that are going on, and get you ready for the holiday sports watching weekend. First thing I want to touch on is football from last weekend. I am so sorry about Joey Burrow's injuries. He got both ACL and MCL torn. Um, he is so promising that I want him to recover. I want him to get his surgery. I want him to do what he has to do. I want him to recover. I guess there's some question as to whether he'll even be able to come back next year. I hope he is. But I don't want him to come back too soon. So I'd rather him sit out a year and come back healthy. So we will see how that works out. But, wow, Joey, hang in there. We know you'll be back. The frickin' Steelers won again. And I knew they would. I just hoped they wouldn't. But I think this weekend might be the weekend that they go down. They're playing Baltimore. Well, not this weekend. Tomorrow night. Thursday night. They're playing the Ravens. They beat them once. I think the Ravens are wanting some revenge. They're at home. I don't think they'll get past the Ravens twice, but we shall see because they're awful strong and I hate them. But hopefully the Steelers will get beat this weekend. And the last thing I want to talk about is the Green Bay and Indianapolis game. Wow. I told you last time I talked to you that my son was a big Colts fan, so obviously we watched that game. And it kind of went back and forth. There was a time when I didn't think either team wanted to win it. And then they got kind of back on track again. But way to come back, Indianapolis. You're used to seeing Rodgers do those big last-minute comebacks. But Indianapolis hung in there and won the game, so good for you. Couple other things that are getting ready to happen. Tomorrow night, NCAA basketball starts up. Let's see what we know about NCAA basketball right now. And I promise I'm going to work on knowing more about this. I watch, but I don't watch enough to really know the sport well. But I'm going to change that for you this season, so we'll see what happens. First of all, my Buckeyes. They're ranked 23 on the AP poll, and that's not bad because they had a rough team last year. So 23 is not too bad. Number 1 and number 2 in the rankings, Gonzaga and Baylor. Gonzaga has historically had great basketball teams, so we're not surprised by that. But we'll see. We'll see how everything works out when the playing starts. And hopefully COVID won't have a huge impact, but it continues to. Two Ravens not knocked out. One of my Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins and Mark Ingram. So they're playing without running backs tomorrow night. COVID is really for real. So we'll hope it doesn't infiltrate college basketball too badly. Excuse my grammar. Women, OSU women's. If you have not watched women's basketball, you need to do it. Find a time to watch the game. These women are really good. And they're fun to watch. It's not the same game as the men, but in some ways it's even more entertaining. So watch a women's game. But Buckeyes, they're ranked 20th, and they do usually have a good women's basketball team. So they're ranked 20 coming in, and 1 and 2 are South Carolina and Stanford. So again, I think South Carolina had a pretty good team last year, but I wasn't even as close on the women's basketball as I was men's last year. So I'll have to see how they work out this way. Last, things that are going on. Well, not. I don't know what's going on NBA free agency anymore, but the last one I got that I was really kind of surprised about was Gordon Hayward going to the Hornets. I don't know if y'all expected that. I did not. I really expected he would re-sign with the Celtics. So that was kind of an interesting one. But lots of moves. And I don't know what the start date is on the WNBA. I assume it's going to be around Christmas with the guys. But the guys do start on the 22nd of December. And then we'll have their big Christmas extravaganza of basketball, which, to me, that's just as important as the Thanksgiving football one. So we will have it this year. And the last thing I want to talk about is the Columbus Crew soccer team. Soccer's playoffs are going on right now. And I know they won on Saturday. But when I look to see what the schedulers of the playoff games, they're not on it. So let me tell you how much I don't understand about soccer. If one of you guys can tell me why the Crew is not still in the playoffs, please do, because I don't understand it and I need your help. So please comment. You guys will find as I do these that there's a lot of things I don't know or I'm not sure of. And I'm hoping that I'm telling you things that you don't know when I do this little video. But I hope you'll tell me things I don't know, because that adds to the conversation and it gives me something to watch. If you've got a player, a team, a sport, talk to me about it, and hopefully I can turn around and talk to you about it. So that's sports for today. There's a lot going on. College football this weekend. There'll be games on Friday. Just a lot going on this weekend. I probably will try to check back in on Friday, but in the meantime, y'all have a really happy Thanksgiving. I hope you can spend it with as much family as possible, and we'll hopefully see you on Friday. Goodbye.